Alex, tell us.
Yes.
What the hell, man? Oh my God.
What a game.
What a game. What a scoreline. And I'll tell you, that's what I want. That's what I want. That's it. This one. Mwah. That's it. That's it. Come on. Martinez chant, bro. You got to do it now. You got to do it. Oh, we're going
All
to do it loud. Loud and proud. Come on.
Lino's fucking magic. He wears a magic hat. And when he saw Trafford, he said, I fancy that. He nearly signed for Arsenal, but snubmed them because they shy. He signed for Man
United
because
was
they're
the fucking dynamite. Yeah, that's it. What a game, man. What a game. Oh, my goodness. I tell you, Alex, I am still buzzing. I am still buzzing. I literally, it was nervy. It was very, very nervy. Arsenal had very good possession of the ball, but I tell you, United made it count where they needed it the most. We made it count. I tell you, it was just absolutely brilliant. Your cousin and your cousin's missus had the best view
Oh,
of
man.
all time, and that goes to Charan as well. I want to say, Charan, you were there, bro. You were there. You saw the boys win.
Man, I can't. Shout out to Sharon, Peter, and his beautiful wife. Man, I'm shaking, man. Like, I'm so
I'm
jealous.
shaking as
Like,
well. Shaking, bro.
I
Shaking.
I'm so happy that we won. I'm so happy that Peter and Sharon and everyone that was there saw
Yep.
what just happened, and
Yep.
it was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
We
Literally.
beat the team that everyone thought they were going to be unbeaten again.
Yep. Yep. And you know what was unique? I was a bit concerned because they had a better game plan moving forward. I mean, in the first 20 minutes, United had control. I thought, hey, it's an open game. United were going to do a lot more things better. They were gonna hit them on multiple fronts, and we've seen the glimpses of what Anthony can do. I think it was his first game. He didn't understand the gameplay a little bit. I think he was a little bit shocked with how fast the game started moving and the physicality of it. But he kept his nerve. He kept his calmness. For me, Rashford was the man of the match, scoring 2 goals and assisting 1. Even though he didn't have the best control of the game in terms of ball control, but what that matters is putting it in the back of the net and winning the 3 points. I think that's the key fundamental of it. But
I totally agree with you. And a big shout out to Anthony. What a player! Fucking hell, man! What a player!
Yeah.
I can't wait to learn his chant, and I'm gonna fucking sing that chant. Let's go, Joel. Just for you.
I'll tell you, this is another X-rated thing. We're doing another X-rated. Who cares? It's United. We won it. We won it.
Oh man, yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm speechless again. I'm just so happy.
Yeah, man. I tell you seriously. I tell you, I think all everyone else who was supposed to jump on the call all got too excited and probably started jumping and partying.
I know.
Oh my God! I tell you, I honestly, that was absolutely fantastic. I think I'm going to spend the next hour just watching the goals again, watching a couple of more things, and quite a number of talking points that we will probably discuss in the next show, because what are the things that we need to start to sort of get better at. I think that's pretty key. As we can see today, Arsenal had a lot of possessional play. They were better on the ball. We were not winning the second ball. We were pressured into releasing the ball faster, which we need to start doing. If we hold on to the ball too much, this is where we're going to struggle against teams that are going to press us really hard, and also against teams that are going to sit deep because they're gonna try and muscle us the ball and try and counter attack, and that goal came from a counter attack. So we got to be really really cautious with that, because we play a very high line, and we saw, I think, one of the key fundamentals from a defensive perspective. I think Dalot had a fantastic game. Varane an okay game. Martinez, as usual, had a fantastic game. You saw that clearance that he had a little bit of an injury worry there. But I think the one who struggled a little bit, now I wouldn't say completely, but he struggled a little bit most of the game, and only towards the tail end, Ericsson came down to help him a little bit more, was Malaysia, but he still had a brilliant game. Saka put a lot of pressure on him, but the good thing is he didn't blink. He still kept pace with Saka, and I think overall, and when Fred came on, you see Freddie was fantastic. Freddie almost assisted 2 goals.
I know.
Disappointing, but look, I know Ronaldo was a bit disappointed that he didn't get on the score sheet. But look, at the end of the day, it's still a team sport.
At least we won. That's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
That's all that matters. We won the game, Joel.
Yep.
No, that's all that matters in the end. It doesn't matter who scores.
Correct.
Score. As long as Manchester United win.
Yep.
The Devil Addicts are happy.
Yeah, that's it. I told you we had to do a show after this. I'm still buzzing, man. I'm still buzzing. It's just literally, it's just madness. I don't know how the hell am I going to sleep. It's
Man, I don't even know how I'm.
Now I wish I could drive up to you, have a couple of schooners and stuff like that, have a nice breakfast, and I tell you, when you come home, only then you'll probably go to bed because you'll be dreaming of the score. You know, that's what I think. Oh, we would have done. Seriously, I'm telling you, man, it's just unbelievable. I tell you, it was literally unbelievable. But one point I wanted to make was, I was watching the halftime show, and former referee McDermott was on one of the panelists. And he basically backed the claim, the fact that the foul on Ericsson was generally a foul, because there were a lot of debates about that coming from the ex-players like Michael Owen, Jack Wilshere, and also Paul Scholes. They said they felt it was a little bit soft, but say, look, he came from the back and he was literally all over Ericsson. That's basically a refereeing decision. That's a refereeing decision.
I just got a notification. Man of the match, Marcus Rashford. There you go.
That's it. As I said just now, I think he's definitely gone. He scored 2 goals and he assisted 1. So it's literally fantastic. Fantastic performances from him. You know, literally. But
it was a bit boring when Maguire came on. I thought, I was like, oh shit, here we go.
Yeah. But okay, he came to shore up. He came to shore up a little bit of the defense after Martinez has been playing.
Yeah, I hope Martinez is all right.
Well, he towards the tail end he was walking okay, but we'll know tomorrow. I'm hoping my sources up in Manchester would tell us a little bit more if there was any injury worry, because Marcus Rashford as well went off towards the tail end as well, holding the back of his hamstring. I'm hoping it's not a hamstring injury, and I'm really hoping it's just sort of he just probably would have felt it a little tightness in there. So we hope that he can go out. The physios can sort that out, and he can actually be ready for the next game, because we're playing at Old Trafford as well. We're playing the first Europa Cup game.
Europa League, yeah,
Europa League.
Sociedad, yeah.
Correct. Hey, that's your neighbouring team, isn't it, Alex? Tell us.
Yeah, it is.
We'll ask you some Spanish. We'll probably ask you to sing some Spanish songs later. do do a few tunes or Spanish, and hopefully you can get some senioritas to be on the show as well. We would love to talk to them, and I can actually say obrigada to them. Muchos gracias.
Hey. Well done, Joe. Well done, brother.
Anyway, looks like everyone else has all gone out to party or just dived into bed and basically having a good night's sleep. What are 3 points? But I'm glad that we got to get on and do a quick a match wrap up, a match summary. But we'll probably analyze this game a little bit more when we do the next show, the pre-game for the Real Sociedad. And Darren's
come on, boys!
Come on! That's the way. We gotta do a United chant. We gotta do a United chant. UNITED, United are the team for me. With a knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. Why don't Gunners fuck off home? Whoa! I changed the lyrics in it. I changed the lyrics.
I can't stay on for too long, so I need to get off. But I just want to come on and celebrate.
Yeah, you need to. No, we completely understand. I know you're going back home to dream about United's 3-1 victory, because all of us are going to do that as well.
Yeah,
but I'll tell you.
And hopefully build on this now, and Arsenal can't talk about being undefeated anymore. So.
Yep.
That's it.
I think there's quite a few areas that we need to improve. I was telling Alex, quite a number of areas that we need to improve on. Especially, we're holding the ball a bit too long. We're not moving the ball faster than what we spoke about. We need to start getting the ball faster out, leaving the feet out of like Eriksen and Bruno, who are the creative midfielders in there. Getting the ball, looking for your players, and start making those passes. Because what we saw Arsenal was trying to do is the minute we got the ball, they zoomed in onto that particular players to pressure them. That's the key fundamental, and that's what we need to do. And we need to be wary of those kind of teams that come and start doing that, because it's really, really key fundamental. And it could have easily gone the other way if we were not careful. But I think generally everyone had a good game. As I told Alex as well, that Malaysia struggled a little bit against Saka, but as the game grew and Eriksen started to sort of fall back a little bit and give him some cover, it made it much more easier, and it sort of killed the supply into the box from Saka. But the one player that I really admired in the Arsenal team was Martinelli. What a player he is! What a player!
So quick,
he's skillful. But I tell you, in saying that, how good was Anthony? We saw a lot of glimpses. Look, it's his first game. I think he was a little bit shell shocked in the pace, in the physicality of it, but I think he kept his composure. Started the scoring in a beautiful fashion. Good layoff by Marcus Rashford, and he was quite calm in the way he put that ball into the net. But I think Anthony has shown a lot of glimpses, especially that skill that he brought it out from the corner flank, and then he passed it on to Dalot with a good cross into the box. You remember that one? I think that one, the crowd just went bonkers. I really wish we were there.
Yeah, what I loved about Anthony as well is passion he was showing as well. He was getting the fans up as well.
Correct.
And you could see when he scored the goal, he was like kissing the badge. That's what we need. That's what we need in our team. We need people who care, who want to play for the badge. And just to see, I haven't seen that for so long. And the last few weeks have been so good to see people actually like passion for the share. And it's That's all I want to see is them actually caring about the club.
That's the real Manchester United, hey, Darren.
Exactly.
That's the real Manchester United. We want our players to play for this badge.
For that badge. Yeah. And when Anthony did that, I tell you, Darren, I was so excited. I was literally screaming on top of my lungs.
I can't remember the last time someone did that, like kiss the badge. I just can't think of anyone who's done that in the past, for a long time.
Not for a long time. It's
great to see, and you see this team now. It's like it's working together, as we mentioned before. Yep. They're getting connections with each other, and they're starting to play as a team, not as by themselves.
Correct.
And I think if they carry on building like this, it's only going to get better. And this is only the start of it. We know that, but it's just so happy to see what we're seeing at the moment. After the first 2 games, I never thought we would be on 12 points after 6 games. I really never thought this. So
we've literally clawed our way back. We're actually literally 3 points away from the top.
Yeah. We're it's still early stages. We're not going to get carried away and say we're going to win the league. We're still far from Man City.
Far away. Yeah, we're still far away with that.
Yeah, but at least we can see, there's progress now, and there's actually something to look forward to.
Yep.
Because after that Brentford game, I think we were all the same. We were we couldn't see nothing happening.
Yep.
But at least for now, we're seeing things. So.
Yep.
Move on to the next one.
Yep, move on to the next one, and we're playing Real Sociedad in Old Trafford on Friday morning. Is that correct, Darren? Right. Yeah. So there's a couple of things that we want to analyze United's gameplay today, and what some of the things that I've noted down that we really need Ten Hag to sort out ASAP. I think from a defensive perspective, he's done pretty well with our defenders. Even though Malaysia struggled a little bit with Saka, as I was mentioning before, but generally our defenses had a fantastic game. I think my only concern would have been, yes, McTominay was he showed up the defensive midfield side of things, but I would have still preferred someone like Casemiro mopping up. Yeah, I mean everyone said oh, look at that mistake he made, but it didn't cost us a goal. But the thing is, he came on when his body is not even warmed up. So I think Casemiro, I think there was one thing that I noticeably looked at from a perspective of the reason we had McTominay in there. Even the commentator was saying that if they wanted to move the ball forward and they wanted the ball to be played out forward and bring McTominay into that attacking style of play, you could only do that with McTominay and not with Casemiro. Casemiro is a very different style of player. He's a player that will just sit in front of the defense and mop up everything. He would sit the ball there, take the ball and spray it out. McTominay does that runs as well. He gets into the box. I think that in that sense, if we're going to do that, for Casemiro to sit, I think I would then bring on probably another midfielder and play a 2 up front and bring Freddie to be within the midfield of Eriksen, Bruno, and of course Fred. That will sort of give us the midfield balance. But anyway, that's let's talk about a little bit about the analysis and some of the notes that I've picked up on our gameplay today. But the most important thing, as I said, it's what that matters the most, Alex. I think is the 3 points. That's what matters.
That's all that matters.
Yep, that's all that matters. Anything else, it's not. It literally doesn't matter. And Darren had to leave. He's gone out to celebrate the big win, like how we are all going to do it anyway. And I tell you, it's fantastic. It's just made my day. It's just given us a good week. Now we look forward to the next game, which is the Europa League, the first game of the season in the 2022-23 season Europa League, where Manchester United are taking on Real Sociedad at Old Trafford. So, guys, stay tuned. We're going to be back. What we can actually probably we'll probably look at, maybe we might just celebrate another show tomorrow, because all the other boys want to have to say, all of the other boys want to come on and share that glory and gloat and make us happy. I tell you, well, you never know. We might just come back to you, but I think we will definitely will. If we can't get the band together, we'll definitely get the band together just before the Real Sociedad game at Old Trafford, which is Friday morning for us here down in Australia. And we've got Alex Telles, who's now going to give us one final Lisandro Martinez chant before we sign out. The reason I like to do that is because, Alex, you do it so well. And Lisandro Martinez, what a game he played. What a character. What a player. And I tell you, the fact that he wanted to sign for Arsenal, or he was looking to sign for Arsenal, but he saw United and he said, I'm going there. He fancied United. That's it. That's it. That's it. All right. Before we sign out from the Red Devil Addicts studio, we've got our very own Alexandro Telles live to you from the Gold Coast in Brisbane, and he is going to give us a Lisandro Martinez chant. Come on, Alex, take it away.
Lino's fucking magic. He wears a magic hat. And when he saw Old Trafford, he said, I fancy that. He nearly signed for Arsenal, but snubbed them because they're shy. He signed for Man United because they're fucking dynamite.
That's it, Alex. You did a fantastic job, man. I'll tell you, that's a big shout out to you there, Matt. And I'm telling you, we're going to have you back again in the next show doing more chants, and probably an Anthony chant, Probably an Anthony chant.
Probably, yep.
That's it. All right, Alex. Have a lovely day ahead, bro. I will see you in the next show. And guys, don't forget to follow us on Instagram, the Red Devil Addicts on Instagram. And also, please subscribe to us on our YouTube channel. That's the Red Devil Addicts. You'll see all our shows in there. Look, we are every time trying to make it better, but we've got a big thing coming. We've got a big show coming up. Stay tuned. It's definitely going to happen on the 18th of September. That is when we are going to watch the Leeds game. We're gonna try and get the band together. We're going to be together. We're going to do a fantastic show. We're going to try and get new United fans to join us. Kids that don't know Manchester United, we're going to introduce them to Manchester United, and we are going to get everyone excited. And we're probably going to do a lot more interactive stuff. But I tell you what, I'm not going to tell you anything more. You guys got to stay tuned for the next show, and we'll give you a little bit of hints. But the big one's coming up on the 18th of September. Right? We're ready to rock and roll for that. I'm all excited. I'm geared up. We're going to try and get Alex Telles down here in Melbourne, and hopefully the band will be together and we will sing that chant. The United chant, the Lisandro chant, and hopefully then we'll have the Anthony chant as well. All right.
That's good.
All right, guys. Wherever you guys are in the world, it's a very good morning here, a very early morning here in down under in Melbourne, Gold Coast, New South Wales. Most of Australia, basically the Southern Hemisphere, is all very, very early in the morning. But to you guys all in Europe and every other part of the world, it's probably a good evening, a good night to some of the countries there, and definitely what a fantastic day. That's all I can say. Fantastic. 3 points. Marcus Rashford with 2 goals, and our debutant winger Anthony. What a victory. 3-1 to Manchester United. I'll see you guys soon.
Bye, Joe.
Bye.